We're back here for some more Kerbal tonight. And I want to get some of these recovery missions and ferrying people around missions and shit like that done. So first off, we need to recover this from orbit of Kerbin. That'll be a pretty easy, self-explanatory. Just gotta grab the Gravinator and get up there and get a hold of it. Gravinator should be plenty for that. Let's no and no. Valentina will be plenty. Thank you. Let's rock. Get on out there, get this piece. We got one that's on the surface of the moon. That one's going to be interesting. I haven't quite decided how the hell I'm getting that yet. Thinking I can do it similar to the rover. So, let's see if we can find this thing. Space station, that's us. Probably in orbit here somewhere. Moonlander. Part, Moonlander. Satellite. Where the hell is this thing? Oh, wait a minute. It's probably considered an unknown object. Yeah, there it is. So that's where we're headed. It is ahead of us just a bit. Warp time a bit. There we go. Now it's just behind us. We're going to have a nice morning launch here. And up. 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Let's get on about this bitch. Alright, pitch just a hair here. Set to prograde and let it ride. Now I was talking last time about my ideas of what to do for when I start actually doing mods and stuff. And I forgot the name of one of the mods. There's a camera mod that changes. You can do like dynamic views of your rocket instead of being like stuck in like this follow thing where we are. And that's the other one where none of the three of them really change the game. They just change UI and camera stuff. So Kerbal Engineer, the camera one, and the alarm clock. That's the only three that I think I'm going to start out with first. Alright, let's away and let's go 90. Yep, we need to go all the way over. Go. We're coming right up at it. We are actually getting really close to our actual intersect already, and we don't even have orbit. Definitely need to down just a bit here. Go above there, right there too much. There we go. Hold there. Orbit. Pushing ourselves around the planet instead of up. Alright, we need to pitch back. Getting a bit on the low side. Go, and we're just about ready to hit orbit speed already. Let's cut the engines there. We're actually going to have our closest intersect is right there, so really well on that. And it shows the next one's going to be right there, so again, I have to say inadvertently did a pretty damn good job of setting this up for intersecting, because I want them just a touch in front of me. And that's exactly where they are at the moment, is just a touch in front of me. As I finish off the orbit here, which I just did, I will be bringing my orbit out to them. So closest intersect is going to be 105, which is going to be right there. And we're going to go ahead and warp up to that. Our inclination is only off a little bit. Alright, so that's pretty daggone close right there. What is this one over here? 67, so we're actually going to be catching up. What's this one over here say now? 116. 67 is not the greatest though. Just like the 100, but it's not bad. Although I think I can fix it. A little bit closer. Play around with it right here. I'm too far out there. Am I? Oh yeah, that's gonna go way out there. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So let's just leave it where it's at. And it looks like most of that is going to be... No, we're still going to be a little bit behind. Alright, let's go ahead and go over to target view. See if we can find them. There they are. So let's just aim at the target. See if we can catch up to them just a bit. We're still on the main stage, so issues there. Just head up just a little bit there. And speed up time. Should be getting closer. 67.1. Alright, so they're moving away now. This, and that'll catch up. More. Off again. Basically, all this is doing is adjusting our orbit to match theirs. Or really close, without doing the burn. If you see, the target goes down and then it goes back up the speed there. I'm basically just doing minor changes that gets our orbit back relatively close. Actually pulling away pretty good. Not want them doing. Actually, kill our relative speed. Except that way, which is. How are you still moving? Oh, because it's going down really bad. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Now we're going back up. Alright, so that stage is dry. Holy crap, how did I get my orbit way the fuck out there? Definitely don't want my orbit way the fuck out there. How did I manage that? Alright, well, we definitely gotta fix that here in a second. Let's go ahead and stage off there. There's Moonrise over planet. Bit towards them. And that's how we're getting the orbit out there so far. It's because we're actually going prograde at the moment. Go away from them. So let's go to retro. Actually bringing it this direction. That'll bring that back down. We're actually going retro of the target. Not retro of our orbit. Alright. Now let's go back towards the target. Just speed up like that a little bit. Now we're bringing it in again. Probably should have got them a little bit closer than this before I started doing this, but, you know. It works. Alright, we need to switch this back down here a little ways. Or alright. We're getting up here on speed again, so let's go retro again. Burn some of that off of here. Alright, it's not bad. I'll go back towards the target. Let's see, what does this say here? We're gonna have 87 there. 26 there. So let's go ahead and just warp over to where it's 26. It's not below, is it? Fuck, it is. And it'll still be in orbit. It's not great. So this wraps us up there. Fix the rest a little bit. And that gets us down to 13. Not bad at all. Alright, so we've only dipped under for a little bit. Now we're a whole lot closer. Go back to target. That way a bit. Dragging it in here and get ready to go retro. Okay, as soon as it gets over about here, we're gonna need to burn that off. And I gotta be careful because I'm running out of fuel quickly. I think as well as I got this set up, I have screwed it up. Pretty daggone bad. Good thing most of this is going to be done with RCS really, really soon. Alright, so that's pretty damn good right there. Let's see what our... Yeah, there we go. Now we got the orbits almost perfect. Should be able to burn towards them. Speed up time a little bit. And bring them right on in. Set to retro. They're going to come right beside me here. As they come beside me, I need to burn off that speed again. Alright, let's burn that off. Luckily this time it's only 30, so... them for just a little bit. Speed up and drag them right on in here. Why are you going away from me? Ah, because I am not going towards you at the moment. Bit better. Alright, back retro again. And back towards target. I really like having these nodes for her. It makes it so much easier to aim straight for the target. Going to the Jaduna really helps, apparently. 4, 6, 2, 1, in. Should be able to that difference just a little bit. I'll drag it. See, right now my marker is not right on the target. The target's actually moving towards me, which is actually making it closer to my retro. And now I'm actually going right towards them. I haven't had to do anything. I mean, slowly. Oh, wait a minute. They're moving away again. I need to make a decision. This is going to be about the last burn I can do. I need to decide if I'm gonna get this done or not. Let's see, apophysis is 83. Periapsis is 53. It says 1.1 right there. So we're basically there. Drag them on in here. As long as we have RCS left, we're good. We can actually deorbit with RCS if necessary. Technically, right now, I am deorbiting anyways. And because we're under a kilometer away from them, we don't need a lot of speed to bring them in now. As you can see, they're coming in pretty nice and fast now. And we're only moving at 2.8. So, we've actually managed to do this basically because they're going to come right beside us now. Everything else I need to do, I can pretty much do with RCS. Come on over here, buddy. That. Back towards target. Hit. Bring them the rest of the way in. Or at least really freaking close. Alright. Hey, Creeper, how's it going, man? Nice. Retro. There we go. 0, 0. Exactly what I want. We'll go to docking mode. Turn on RCS. Just a hair directly at them. And bring them right on over. No. Jebediah is Nothing like Valentina. Valentina's stupidity level is super low. She is nothing like Jeb. Alright, so there's the piece. We're here to pick up a booster. Are you serious? They sent us out here after a booster. Alright, let's go grab this thing. I don't even think I have to worry about my orientation to it. I should just be able to grab the damn thing and bring it in. Worry about how we grab it. We're just going to grab it. There we go. We got it. Alright, so orbit, retro, RCS off. Got our apoapsis almost, so let's warp up to it. Oh, we're not going to lose our machines to biters. You guys just worry too much. Alright, because I might have to use RCS a little bit, we're going to go to 41, and that's going to be it. I might need to use RCS to keep us retro. This thing adding extra, as narrow as it is, it's barely sticking out past our ship. We should have no issue with it burning up. Still have that extra little bit of fuel there. See a random chest in the middle of nowhere, don't pick it up in the shield. Why is that? Speed, which I do not like. So let's get out of docking mode. Burn this shit off. Alright, there we go. We're out. We're not going to try to save this lower stage, not with this booster on the top. I don't think we can do it. Go ahead and dump that lower stage, get set back to retro, and we'll turn SAS off. Oh, yeah, it's a little tipping. But we're still staying pretty good there. We're coming down a little fast yet, but dropping like a rock. Yeah, we do not want that stage, thank you. That would not be good to have that thing go off. I didn't even think about the fact that the solid fuel booster might actually have solid fuel still in it. That would be bad. Alright, we're coming down at 4.7, but it looks like we're a little heavy. We're going to come down right on that booster. Luckily, with it being 4.8, that's not bad. Let's see if we can set to radio out and use RCS to hold us up there. because I do not want to come down straight on that booster. Nice thing about having RCS. Had biters spawn within your walls? That would really suck. Alright, so we're there. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got all our surface samples here. So, surface sample, there we go, very last little bit. And recover. Alright, so 0.1 science for that. Cover parts, Valentina came home, and surface outpost on Minmus. So this is a new one. We now want us to make a Minmus outpost. We haven't done that yet. We just moon last time, or fixed our moon one last time actually. Let's see, there is tourists that want to go into orbit of the sun and fly by Duna. Orbit of the sun, orbit of the sun. So, can do that. The flyby Duna one really kind of sucks. I don't like the idea of having to take a tourist out that far. We have a satellite that needs to go in orbit of the sun as well. So let's go ahead and get some of those guys in here, and we'll bring them along for that. So we want the solar orbit Sentinel launch craft. And this is the one that I used to launch the last satellite, which was one. Let's bearing for now. Alright, so we need one. That. Station. Unmanned probe that has an antenna, can generate power. Has that. Destination orbiting of the sun. Not a problem. It needs to have a gravitoli. So let's get one of those. Stick that right there. We've got a bunch of them on here, which we're going to use while we're out there. Have a material bay. It's a Science Junior. And maintain stability for 10 seconds. Alright, so let's build our fairing back up here. Go. And since we're going to be taking some folks with us, let's go ahead and want to use lander can again. I can do 2. How many people are we taking? Bob, you're not going. Bill, you're not going. Let's see here. So, fly by the sun. Orbit the sun. So that is Agard. You're the one that wants to go to Duna, so you can kiss my ass. Yep. Roy, you want to do orbit of the sun, fly by the sun. Alright, and then this guy as well. Alright. So we only need one. That's way too small though. This little capsule all by himself. But no, we'll use a lander can. But old Jay-Z himself here in the lander can. Alright, so we got our Gravitoli stuff. Got our satellite. So we should be good to go. Alright, let's rock and roll. Well, see, like I told you, I've never used walls. I just use walls of turrets. Alright, got my drink. Throttle up, SAS on, and 3, 2, 1. We out this bitch. Go ahead and pitch just a touch. Throttle down. Don't want to throttle down too far like last time where this damn thing laid right the fuck over. Just a little bit. So what was that thing about not picking up chests unless you're building? I never caught what the hell you were saying. Is there some kind of sneaky evil chest that's gonna eat me? The Mimics in Borderlands Tiny Tina DLC? Alright, throttle up. Booster separation. Boosters are clear. Oh, I got ya. Alright, so booster separation. Main engine ignite. Throttle down because we are getting out here. Good. Go ahead and throttle off. Up there. So, orbit. Okay, we have orbit. Where is the moon? The moon is there. We're going that way. So we're going that way, right? Alright, it's not showing me the orbit I need to be in, but I'm guessing it's that way. So we're not going to be doing a slingshot maneuver today. Bulldog this bitch right the fuck on out there. Go. And that will into a orbit right there. So let's set to the maneuver. Warp to the next maneuver. Prepare to burn like a motherfucker. Uba chaka, uba chaka. Hmm, 44-second burn. 1 minute, 5 seconds to our maneuver. And let's get ready to burn. 3, 2, 1. Engine ignition. And burn, baby, burn. So in other words, you're just going to be putting chests all over the place inside of what you deem as our factory to keep biters from spawning inside of our factory, is what you're telling me. Alright, there we go. So, everybody is happy so far. So let's speed up time here. Oh, so if one does spawn inside the base, then you're going to put a chest where they spawned. Hmm. Alright, who do you think you are? You know, you're not on a plane with snakes now. And mission done. And we didn't have to do jack shit. Why am I coming back in? Explain this to me, please. There we go. Thank you. I'm trying to get orbit here. Don't be putting me back in orbit of Kerbin. There we go. So now we've done our flyby of the sun, orbit of the sun. Everybody is happy except for the asshole who wants to fly by Duna. because, well, he's a fucktard. Alright, so now, specific orbit of the sun. We need to find that because, oh, you dirty, rotten, no good. Oh, you. Oh my. I don't know that I can do that. I honestly have no idea if I have enough fuel to do that. That is just a little bit on the evil side. Alright, so that's going to be 2612 just to get us out there. We have 400 here and we have 38 there. There's no way we can do that. So basically we just came on a mission to get these guys happy. We're going to turn our asses around and go back home. Because we ain't doing that shit with this ship. This ship is not prepared to go past frickin' Dres. We've only been to Duna. Not ready for that. That's going almost into orbit of Jewel. Or same orbit of Jewel. Alright, you dirty mother. Oh, I hate when things do this shit to me. Alright, so let's set Kerbin as our target. But right now, not have a connection, but up a bit. Not that fucking far. Alright, it's showing our closest is going to be over here. Alright, that'll do it right there. That will actually get us coming right by. So, that maneuver, get it set, and that's what we're gonna do. I seriously cannot believe they gave us a mission to go all the way out to Jewel. That is nuts. Am I out of solar? I am out of solar. So no wonder we're not moving. Let's extend some solar panels. some electric in this bad boy. There we go. Now we're moving over to our node. Luckily it's only a 4-second burn. Go. We got this bitch. So right there's where we're going. Just warp our asses over there. Man, look at all those asteroids. A lot of them. Alright, and our solar station is there. Deb is right there. Right next to us. Should be helping with catching Jeb up to the solar station as well. At least I kind of hope so. Got some new engines that I haven't played with. Maybe we need to take a look at those. See how they would work for getting us out there. Alright, so look at that. We are actually almost perfectly in orbit as well. That is beautiful. That is the way to do a re-entry into Kerbin atmosphere right there. I might even be able to catch the moon on the way back up. Slow me down. Because it looks dirty. Oh yeah, we're right in that inclination with the moon. So we'll see if we can catch up with it a little bit and slow us down. It's not that we need to. We've got tons of fuel. Go, we're now back in orbit of Kerbin. I forgot to do my gravitory check that I wanted to do. Out there. Go ahead and bring the satellite back safely. Nope, we are not going to have a... Oh, we will have one on this side, apparently. And we have emptied that stage of fuel. Get on out of there. Very gently on over there, out of our way. Alright, clear of the moon. Yep, there you go. Let's actually switch this back around. Let's bring it. I can burn the apple abscess off coming in and not have to worry about coming down too straight. Basically, I want to see if it's going to be possible to recover most of this stage. Yeah. Can you stay on pro, or, yeah, retro, please? Turn on down now. Burning down the house. I don't know what the fuck that was. Apparently I'm in the mood to sing random shit that sounds like it's from the 70s tonight. We're still under 70. We might get this burn off. I forgot how slow these bitches burn. But I don't want to be coming down on the dark side anyways, so I'm alright with that. Hey, look, it's sunrise. And so we are back out. Go ahead and just warp on up here. Actually, we can just warp all the way back because we've got the periapsis down to 39 now. Or landing. I'm gonna be on the dark side when I land. Congratulations. Didn't I just say I didn't want to be on the dark side when I landed? Said. Alright. Just missed it. See if we get to see sunrise again. Congratulations, Ben. Alright, we just went suborbital. Go ahead and help this speed down just a bit here now. Alright, we're below 2,000, which is where I like to be, and nice and early as well. Just need to get down to 700. On one, I need this one. Alright, we need to burn like a motherfucker. Alright, shoots out. Shoots out. Off those. Nope. Engines up. Come on, slow us down. Oh, we are not going to be able to save these engines. There is no way we're going to save them engines. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to save them, but we saved everybody else. That's what matters. Wow, that was a last-ditch effort right there. Alright, so we got a bunch of Gravitoli stuff. So we got 33, back up to 100 and something. And we got those missions done. Kerbin near Bob's Folly. This is on the surface again. Extract ore from Minmus and deliver it to Kerbin. See, I've not done any of these yet, but I like this one better. Because this wants me to do it on Minmus instead of Duna first. So we're going to have a whole stream of just playing around with that kind of shit. Alright, let's go ahead and go see if we can get this space station upgrade done. Jeb has been out there for quite a while. Alright, so space station plus let's fly. See if we can get this done. Use the Saturn V first stage as the orange fuel tank. I have still yet to make a space shuttle. I haven't felt the need to yet. Alright, so let's go see. Alright, so this is our intersect points at the moment, which are very, very bad. Very bad. He is way the fuck over there. Let's see if we can... Just a little. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about. Trying to manipulate it like that, basically forcing it, he's just going to run out of fuel. So, let's see. Orbit. Not helping. Aw. How old am I? I am 42, Weck. How's it going tonight, man? I am the answer of life, the universe, and everything this year. That. Alright, so closest intercept is going to be really fucking far. 25 mil. 25.8. So he's actually getting further away from me. Going out is going to do for us here. Alright. I think what we're going to do, we're going to bring this one back too. We're going to have 2 failed solar orbit missions. I'm going to bring him back home. Because he's right there, Kerbin's right there. Pretty easy to catch up with them. Just need to probably slow down a touch. And change orbit just a touch. On what I'm looking for. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Warp on ahead to that maneuver. Let's bring him on down and let's try this mission over again, but this time trying to get the thing. Wait until the space station is closer to Kerbin. I don't even know how long it's going to take for it to get there, but I'm saying this one's kind of a fail. Got a 4-second burn. And burn. Soft little burn here. Go. That's what we're looking for. Now we can warp on over there. And we'll bring Jeb on back home. Thing is, I have been with Kerbin pretty close this whole time. I'm guessing that it's going to be quite some years before that space station gets over here. Up ahead. Let's get our action with the moon here. There we go. And look at that, another one, almost perfect again. So we can look right on down there to the moon, or to the periapsis. Burn a little bit, finish our orbit. These are beautiful re-entries I'm getting. A lot better than the one I had where I was just flying by at 100 million mile an hour. These I'm actually getting within close enough that it's just a little burn and we're there. So what you up to, Weck? Ain't you supposed to be streaming tonight? Alright, there we go. Have orbit. Right on down here. Ooh, what? Aren't you supposed to be streaming tonight? Alright, we can bring this one right on down to one there. Let's go. Oh, your power supply died. That sucks ass. Whoa. Yeah, that ain't good. I hate it when the game does that shit. Damn it. Oh, why did I think I could do that and get away with it? Why? I know better than to trust them to take me all the way to the periapsis. Every time I trust Purple to take me all the way to the periapsis, that happens. come in sideways all the way down to periapsis instead of right at 70 where I'm supposed to. And Kerbal trying to kill Jeb. He's already died 12 fucking times. He doesn't need to die again. Had to order new ones, so not this weekend. Yep. I'm playing cards with the wife and watching you for a change. And this game still makes no sense to me. Well, it takes a little getting used to. Alright, let's get suborbital. We're already suborbital. But we're going out. Okay. So, warp ahead. Go back out and come back down. Well, you've come into a very later game. I wouldn't say end game, but later game of Kerbal. The very beginning of Kerbal is quite different than what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now is very strenuous, very long. Usually when you just start, you'll be doing very short, close to Kerbin. Basically, you want to think of this game as a space simulator because the planets are like, I don't even know quite, but they're not the same size. Okay, we're coming down in speed, that's good. The atmosphere is not as thick as it would normally be. Alright, engine's overheating. Slow that down. It's got semi-realistic physics to it. Parachute out. Parachute out. Actually save this bad boy. That thing move up there, man. Alright, 8.7, we should be able to save this whole thing then. You like watching Jeb in the corner. Everybody likes watching Jeb in the corner because Jeb is a madman. Jeb is a fucking nut. I'll show you something when we get out of here. They actually don't rate your Kerbinauts on their intelligence. They rate them on their stupidity. And well, Jeb tops the chart. He is about the stupidest Kerbinaut that you can get. That's why he's my favorite, because it doesn't matter what you're putting him through. He's loving it. Other than that, it's all just magic to me. Oh, you should see him when he's rocking out, man. He really doesn't give a shit most of the time. Alright, and I don't know how I managed that, but I'm actually up to 13 million instead of 12. Alright, so that's the administration building. That's not the building we want. This is the astronaut complex. So here is the guys I currently have that are not up in space somewhere. And you can see that they have courage and stupidity. Jeb is about to... Well, apparently Bill is dumber than Jeb. But he's not a pilot. We don't use him very often. He's an engineer. Bob, he apparently is not very stupid. Valentina, she's our go-to when we need something done right, because she's much better than Jeb. Jeb just likes to die. Alright, so let's go look and see what I can do to figure this thing out. And then maybe we'll try out a new rocket system. Alright, so we need the space station here. And there is Kerbin. They are almost perfectly on the opposite side of the sun from one another. But he is on the inside track, so he will be catching back up. This is where that mod would come in handy for the alarm clock, because I could set a alarm clock for a maneuver when they get close together. But right now I just need to keep an eye on them every now and then and see how it works. Yes, Jeb gets way too happy when things are going wrong. When things are going right, Jeb is just bored. Alright, so do we want to try to do the Minmus base, or do we want to try to do the taking this jerk out by Duna and doing the satellite thing that we just failed miserably? I think we go to Minmus. I haven't landed on Minmus in a little while. Unless you guys have another suggestion, I think that's what we're going to do. I know most of you guys don't really give a shit. Just do whatever the fuck I want. So, new outpost has an antenna, has a docking port, and can generate power. Have facilities sporting at least 5 Kerbals. Research lab. Oh, this is an easy one. Beautiful. Alright, so let's go to let's see, moon lander test base. Moon base with rover. That is the one we want right there. So there is our moon base with our little rover dude on the front. And last time we tried to launch this, these burnt up. And I'm noticing a minor issue here. Where the hell's my solar panels? Somebody please tell me exactly where in the hell my solar panels went. Huh. Well, that's a problem. Alright. Let's see here. How do I want to do this today? I'm thinking again. I know it's a bad idea, but thinking again. Put that there. And we want big boys. Go big or go home, you know? We're gonna put them... Let's see here. Have it on the bottom. I think somebody said if I hit R, there we go. That's what we want. Because then we can have them both positioned like that. If I extend... Whoa, hello. Could you please... Wouldn't mind. Get your ass back on there. Extend solar panel. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like. As long as the sun is over top, it should, well, track them. Just in case. On the front one too? It will. Alright, so extend that, and that's going to give us some little ones that can turn forward and backwards. Let's try that out. Let's retract these guys. Need to have room for 5 carbonauts. Processing bay has room for 2. Yes. And this has 1. So that's 3. So as usual, we go for the lander can. And that gives us our 5. Alright, so we have our science. We have our base. We have processing. We don't have any extra parachutes on here. But I don't think we're going to be picking this thing up and bringing it home. We can put parachutes on what bring it up with. So yeah, we're good to rock. Alright, so Jebediah, you will be commanding, and send Bob down there. And we don't have a pilot that can stay down there. I guess we're just going to send Bob. He can go back and forth from the command pod to the science bay. Because I only have an engineer, 2 engineers, and a pilot left. Let's see. Provides repair skills, repack parachute, repair landing legs, increase resource conversion efficiency, increase drill efficiency, and they can repair failures, capable of repairing broken parts, if at all possible. Thinking, we have this mission to mine on Minmus, right? I've never done a mining thing. How big is the holding tank? Large holding tank. Large holding tank that can be used for storing raw materials, not to be used as a bouncy castle. Okay. So this thing is pretty good sized. Like I said, I'm not going to be putting this back or bringing it back. So yeah, let's do that on a separate thing. Alright. It screwed that up. Alright, so we got Bob, we got Jeb. Alright, let's go ahead and save that since we had to do some work. Right, and let's fly this bitch. Yeah, come on, game, get your butt loaded. We have got a base to drop in. It's been a while since I've flown this base. Alright, are we ready for this? Not really. Alright, so 3, 2, 1. Ignition. We have liftoff. Go ahead and pitch. Set to prograde. And throttle down to about half on this one, I think. We are going to min-miss, set that as a target. Back over here and pay attention. Alright, throttle up. You need to get to prograde real quick. Alright, boosters release. Boosters are clear. Now it's just a matter of burning for orbit. Alright, let's go ahead and play this bitch on over to the horizon. That ascending node a little bit lower. It's way over there, so we're not going to be able to completely fix it. Should be able to get it a little bit better. Alright, let's go back down now. Alright. We are just about out of fuel and just about out of the atmosphere. Kill the engine. Warp up here to the apoapsis. Yep, a little bit past. Alright, set prograde again. Burn for our orbit. Once this thing gets turned around here. let's give it a little help. Go. And numbers. Go. We now have orbit of Kerbin. Now we just need to get to Minmus, which is over there. So we're not going to be able to use the moon for a slingshot maneuver this time. Not trying to leave orbit, thank you. Markers. I am not that far off. Go ahead and station is a little high, but that high? Aye. Alright, well, we're going to do an inclination change first then. I can't even get a closest approach. Alright, so we are 6.1 off. There we go. That's what we need. That maneuver, set our maneuver node. And, wait a minute. When did Jeb become level 4? Definitely looks like he's level 4 because he's got the target markers. Alright, so we got a 15-second burn, but we also have a staging to do in the middle. Start this at about 20 if Jeb manages to turn this big bitch around quick enough. Alright, apparently not. A little bit of oomph. Help it out there. Now, quick stage. There we go. That was a beautiful staging. Nice and quick. Alright. Now our inclination is 0.0, which is perfect. Now let's try this maneuver again. It. There we go. There's what I was looking for. Thank you. Alright, there we go. We actually have a periapsis now. So that is what we're going for right there. Maneuver set to our maneuver node, and we'll be ready to go to Minmus. Alright, and Burn time 1 minute 11 seconds, and we need our node will be in 1 minute 25. So we're gonna we're gonna wait until we hit about 45 seconds. Alright, and 3, 2, 1. Burn, baby, burn. Ben, if you haven't heard it yet, I'm gonna tell you now. I don't want to know that shit. I haven't done that shit. I don't like it when people tell me what I need to do and try to spoil the game for me. Been there, you done that. Congratulations. Don't spoil it for anybody else. That's fucking rude, dude. Alright, we are just about there. 100 meters a second to go. Cut off the engine. Take it the rest of the way manually so we can keep an eye on it. Go. Alright, so that's going to give us very abscess of what? 9, 5, 3, 2, 1, 99, 26. That is good enough right there. Alright, let's get up there. Alright, so we got a little bit left of this, which we don't need much of it. We actually need to... we're actually going to be getting into orbit, and then that will be what we need to get us back home. And we will not need much for that. Here. Go. And 26, so that's pretty close. Won't take much to get ourselves down to actual orbital speed. And let me guess, we are out of electrical charge. We are. Alright, so I don't have solar on the lower ship. But do have solar up here. Because they are all connected, it'll work. Alright, get this thing turned around to retro. Burn for our orbit. Oh, you ran out of electrical again. Turning around into... hell is the sun right now? Oh, it's over there. That's why they're not connecting. Gotcha. Alright, well, we're gonna burn anyways. That'll get us some electrical charge, because there should be an alternator on that engine. Alright, there we go. It's in orbit, and we should have plenty of Get back home, so Bob, it's all on you, and you have no SAS control. So we will be landing with no SAS this time. Which actually means we need to transfer Bob. Can't on damn thing. Transfer crew Bob up here to the command pod. Alright, let's put the solars away. Down, we don't want to break anything off. Alright, so we now need to disengage from the base. Wait a minute. That's the wrong one. Not the one we want. We want the one, this one. There we go. That's what we're looking for. This is supposed to be way up there somewhere. Alright, so see you, Jeb. We're out of here. Go. SAS is disengaged because Bob is not a pilot. But he will be piloting today. So now I have to do the work all by myself. Okay, just a little. We don't want to screw up Jeb's orbit there. Out the big solar panel real quick. Some electrical charge for Bob here. That way I can actually turn the damn ship. There we go. Now we're getting some electric. Why I put the two different kinds of solar panels on here. These little rockets don't have alternators, so. Alright, let's retract that. Ship. So, radio in. Alright, that should be good. That'll get us away from Jeb, which it did. Back over here to Retro. Oh. I have this Gravitoli thing right here. I'm going to try to do that with the rover. So that's where we're going to attempt to land. Alright, so let's see how hard this is going to be with no SAS. I don't even know if I have RCS to help me. Come on, Bob. Get it back over there. Okay. We're on Retro. Oh, that's way the fuck down there. Well, then this isn't that big. So let's go ahead and just burn down here. Down to about 4,000. Should be decent. Sure, we're on the brighter side of Minmus here. There we go, because we do not want to be on the dark side trying to land. Alright, so this is where we've landed before. So, somewhere close to there. Not too bad here. So we need to go to Retro. Come on, Bob. Go hold over there, Bob. Alright. Burn retro. Alright, just went suborbital. Got a nice area to land in below us. Now we just need to keep this thing going as close to retro as humanly possible without SAS, which for me is not easy because this is like its own little mini game of chase the frickin' little circle. Alright, and we are out of electrical charge again. So let's extend these little fuckers. God, you can still extend them when you ain't got any power. What, don't you know that a few beers and some bright ideas, anyone can be a pilot? Yeah, well, they let me and Jeb do it, so I guess that's actually the way these guys think. Come on, I'm trying to get it right up so we're not, so we have no side speed, and man, is it a bitch. Trying to have a scientist land your fucking ship. Jeb, why the hell didn't you come with us? Alright, so that is pretty damn close to where we need to be right there. So now it's just a matter of getting down here to Minmus. And I do believe, unlike last time, I am going to attempt to land. Oh shit, are we losing the sun? We're losing the sun. That's not good. But I think I'm going to try to land with this deorbiting stage. Just because. Let's see. RCS. Do we have any RCS on here? Oh, we do. So that's going to help me a little. SAS won't work even. Oh, it will. Ha ha ha. Because I got the thing on there. I don't have any of my nodes, but I can use it for stability. Alright. Thank goodness for that. Alright, so I'm going to use the spinal stage to land, and then we're going to use RCS to lay it over and not use the actual landing stage. Because these are my landing stage. And I'm not going to use them because I know how hard it is to land that thing that way. But they're so low gravity on Minmus that I should be able to lay this thing over with the RCS without any issue. So that's what we're going to try to do. Now it's just a matter of getting this thing down there. on, stand that baby up. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright, so I think if I try this again without a pilot, I'm going to put a remote guidance system on here. I think it'll definitely help. Because that rover's SAS is really helping right now. So, just a matter of getting the last... I think it's almost 1,000 that we still have to go down. I do believe this is a pretty low area. And almost what would be considered sea level, even though there isn't a sea. Alright, let's burn. Alright, that was a little bit much there, mister. Alright, now we're coming back down. Hurry this up because I do not want to be coming down night. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little bit much there on the gun, buddy. Come on. Drop it on in there. Come on. Does it? Does it? 7. Alright, that's all we have for fuel, so. Bounce, we'll roll it over. On the wheels. Beautiful. We have landed. Now, let's turn off the RCS, turn off the SAS, and there we go. Build a new surface outpost on Midness. Done. Alright, so now we can extend our solar panels. We can send Bob on out. Transfer crew. Bob back here. Now, can you check the science stuff? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay, that was bad. Come on, don't break all of my solars off. Oh. Okay, we gotta fix that. That was bad. God, we only lost one solar panel. Alright, log gravity thing. Actually need this, but more for the collection here. Material bay. 860 data. Holy crap. That is a lot. How much data do you have stored up? 500. Alright, so no more than 200 right now. Yeah, that's 690 data. We can't do that right now. That is actually going to waste data, I do believe. So we got to remember to do that when we get back. After running our science here. So now we will start research. There we go. Bob is on his way to getting us some science. Now, let's hopefully not fuck everything up. Go. Let's deploy our rover. Go. Howdy, rover boy. Switch over. There we go. He has an antenna. Okay, that's the rover. There we go. Extend the solar panel. Which actually, you know what? I better put them back. Because I will break them trying to drive. And I will just make sure that I put them out before I get empty. Let's go for a drive. Am I even touching Minmus? Alright, let's go to here. Mark this. If we can figure out how to get there. So it looks like go this direction. Alright. We're going mudding. On Minmus. Easy, buddy. Easy. No wheelies, man. Holy crap. We are... Okay, we're just gonna wheelie across Minmus. I guess I'm okay with that for now. It's stable. It was stable. We stay on the wheels. Come on. On the wheels. Come on. On your wheels. Why do I have no control? I have SATCOM. Why am I having no control right now? Come on. Oh, I do have control. They can't get any grip on my butt. Son of a bitch. Alright, so we're not doing the Gravitoli thing. Let's extend the solar panels. And we've now got a permanent antenna on Minmus. Sitting on his butt. Alright, so we've got that mission done. Let's go to the tracking center, go to Jeb, and let's take Jeb home. So we've now managed to get a base onto Kerbin, Mars, or Kerbin, Moon, and Minmus. We've also put one into orbit around Kerbin, and don't think we've had a space station around Minmus yet. And daggone it, I need to get this space station home. I keep forgetting about that. This is what we're doing next. We're going to come up here and grab this guy. So, moon base with rover. That would be the actual base. We want this one. That should be Jeb. I think Jeb put the controls into that rover. I think he's the one that built it. I'm blaming Jeb. Only Jeb would think it'd be a good idea to do wheelies across Minmus. Basically, I need to learn better how to control these things. Alright, so now we need to set us a maneuver that will get us back home. That is going to get us into orbit. That's going to be coming in awful freaking deep. 195. Yeah, we've got over 1,000. So let's go ahead and do that. Warp to the next maneuver. Set to our maneuver node. Got a 4-second burn, so let's time here just a bit. Alright, and burn done here. Go. And that will bring us down to 1,000,003. So close to a moon approach. Counter. Alright, let's go out to the apoapsis and we will burn down our periapsis. We're only going to come down to about 45, because we're out here pretty far. Okay. Farther than what I wanted. I was going to come in hot. 48. We can do that. Now warp to the periapsis. You will burn the fuck up and die. And at least one of us does not want you to burn the fuck up and die. There may be a few out there that would like to see it, but I personally would not. Speed up and get right on in here. There we go. Such a retro. And burn like a son of a bitch. We're coming in at 3,200, which I do not like. Won't be trying to save this stage. As soon as we get it burnt down, we will dump it. Alright, so out. Dump that stage. Retro again. We are probably, oh yeah, we're coming home. We are not going back out. Alright, let's speed up time. We are all on gravity now. And that looks really cool. And with this little guy, I don't think I even need to worry about the main chutes, especially since we're coming into the water, till we get them fully deployed. We're going to be, we're down to almost 60 before we even fully deploy the chutes. So, let's turn SAS back on, stop that damn wobble. That shit's getting annoying. Now, let's deploy just one chute. Should be more than enough. 7.9, really? Alright, we'll give you one more. .5, that's good. I knew I had extra chutes on this thing. The splash. Cover the vessel. And that's another mission in the books. Let's grab a gravinator and go get that space station. And bring that thing home. It ain't doing shit. Jeff is only level 3, so why in the hell does he have all those things? Alright, let's go look at the space station, see if it's got chutes and stuff on it. See just how much chute action we need to put on the recovery vessel. It should have all kinds of chutes on it, if I remember correctly. Come on, there we go. Come on, game. Load up for me. There we go. Alright, so we're on the dark side. A little rough to see. Got chutes there. Chutes there. Okay, and we got 4 chutes there. Alright, so we should be good. And this is a Clampatron Junior. I don't know if the regular one will connect to that. So we'll probably bring a grabber. I think I tried a regular Clampatron. And a Clampatron Senior, one of the two. And it did not want to connect. Expect them to connect, but I don't think they did. Guess we could test it real quick. Let's do that. Build a space hangar, and we'll just make 2 rovers with 2 different Clampatrons on them, and see if we can get them to connect on the runway. Alright, so buddy, our rover wheels, these will be fine. There. There. And then backing port Junior. There on the front. About all we need. Except fly-by-wire on top, and probably should put a solar panel on here. Like that. That'll work. Alright, let's deploy it. Come on, Kerbal. Do it. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Parking right there. Alright. Back to the Space Center. That was a docking port junior. Now we'll just put the standard docking port on this one. And see if they connect. There. Standard docking port. Go. Not there. Really? Son of a bitch. Fine, we'll launch him over here. We'll just drive down the runway to him. I didn't realize you couldn't take off with it being on the runway. Longer than expected. Now I have to drive over to the runway and down the runway. It's daytime. Oh, give me some sun. Go. Charge. We need to turn. Have no electrical charge. Where'd the sun go? Little, we just don't have much. Go a little further into the day. Whoa. That didn't work well. Down this ramp so we can get the sun on the solar panel. Now we'll have a bit of control. Not a lot, because the sun is still coming up over there. But we'll have a little bit of control. Bouncing. Ground apparently uneven as hell, or they do not like this thing going into. Look at that. Look at it bounce. And it flips it over. Son of a bitch. Alright, so you can't speed up while you're moving a rover, apparently. Games physics does not like that at all. So since that's the case, let's go fly our little guy and drive him off the side of the runway. And then we'll just launch it from the space hangar so we ain't gotta go so far. We may not actually get to go recover that thing because it's taking a while to load tonight. Alright, brakes off. Gotta be careful coming down this hill though. Old things coming down here before. Alright, there we go. On. Back to Space Center. Alright. I should be able to do runway. Not that thing. That's the actual one that I needed right there. So let's launch. Don't even have to go into space hangar. Save us a loading. Alright. Go, little buddy. If you can have some rover sex. Rover sex. Is right up down here. Correction. Up. See, that doesn't look like they're going to try to connect because one is way fucking bigger than the other. Switch over to this one. Take off his brakes. Those are definitely not the same size. So they are definitely not going to connect. Okay, good to know. So we need to use a grabber to go get it rather than the docking port, or else we have to use the docking port junior. And I feel a lot safer by just grabbing it. That. See if we can actually get this done. that my computer's handling right now. Sure about it. Alright, so let's delete this. We don't need it. Now, grabber, curving grabinator. Grab that. Go. Launch. Oh yeah, it's got plenty on it. Alright. But while we're up there, let's take a few of these grabinators, or gravitories, and see if we need to do any while we're there. Alright, so Jeb, you're my man. See if we can get a hold of this space station and bring it home. I can hear the rumble. Alright, so Space Station 2 set as target. And in front of us. So let's go warp time a bit. Right on around here to us. We'll stop it right in there again. That looks pretty good. Alright. Throttle up. And 3, 1. Liftoff. Let's pitch just a bit. Set for prograde. And let it ride. Man, that looks hot. Alright. Ready? And booster separation. Main engine is go. Lay this bitch over. Already taking a little bit of heat. A bit faster than we need to be. Extra. High too fast. Slow that down just a bit. And we're above, we're okay, but still want to keep it about right there. And we will to go up, we'll continue to raise our speed, but we're getting closer to the apoapsis. That way it's not going around the planet when we get to orbital speeds. So far. Alright, we are now in space. We're only 0.5 degrees off. It's not bad there. And we're just about to orbital speed. 2100. 22. There. Speed up a little bit more. You're actually ahead. Speed up enough to get us just a little bit outside of his orbit. Right now we're going to be going around faster than he is. Let's see. Periapsis is 97. Periapsis 5. So let's pull Periapsis out there. Alright, now we'll go over here and start pushing that out on that side and get it closer to 5. We've already got a intersect here of 7.5. That's pretty daggone close. So it's going to make it a little better. 7, 8. We actually messed it up because we weren't on prograde. Alright, see if it's going to fix me with this here. So, let's stay right there a second. How in the world did that get so screwed up? Did it jump from 4 to 7? Oh, because I passed it. Okay. So let's just get to it and get it done. There. Yeah, that screwed it up bad. Apparently, when it jumped, it messed up the maneuver. Fuck. Shouldn't have done that, but we can fix it. Alright, which way do I need to go here? Oh, 3, 2, 1. Fix it completely until I get over there. Better. That's got our separation back to 3.2. So much better than what I screwed up by doing that last time. Alright, 2.0 ascending node, 2.7 kilometers out. I gotta do the old man thing. I will be right back. What's up? Alright. Let's get this done. Alright, so there he is. Need to go retro of the target. Aren't burning, buddy. There we go. Go to the target. Go. Right back over here. Still going down. Back to the target. And this will probably be the last of our fuel. Yeah, maybe not. We got a lot of fuel on that stage left. Even though it doesn't look like much. We are going to have to dump it though soon anyways. Alright, let's bring him right on over here. But he's going that way. This way. Alright for us. Not really. But sort of. Turned around here. At about 10.5 meters a second of speed that needs to get burned off. Where it rams into us. Although it ain't gonna ram into us, it's gonna fly right by us. Alright, so that's pretty damn good right there. Let's go ahead and ditch that stage so we can move a little better. RCS now. Our butt's right on over there. Alright, let's switch over to route. Oh shit. We're just fighting ourselves here. Go. Better. Slow it down. Go. Switch back. There. Hang her on up, baby. Alright. Up. High. Bit. Arm that bad boy. Just a sec. Let's grab a hold. Get up on it, bitch. There we go. We are now one ship rather than two. Now, just to be safe, let's see. Is it possible to transfer him all the way down here? Yes, I can. Alright, so just in case something happens, and we lose the space station, we at least have him here. So now let's go to retro. Burn down that periapsis. pretty heavy, so we're going to come in at 42. And it's a good thing we have most of this stage of fuel, because we may need it for slowing down, heavy as this is. Because gravity's a bitch. Come on, get on around there. Starting to hit the atmosphere. Start slowing down. But we are slowing. Suborbital. Right over top of them mountains, thank you. Starting to take a little heat to worry about yet. Alright. Now it's time to start worrying. Now it's time to start burning. Whoa, look at that trying to come apart. Whoa, baby, whoa, baby. Alright, slow her down. Shoots. It shoots. Okay, we lost the station. That's what I was worried about. That's why we moved him down here. I was kind of worried about bringing that much weight back like that. Whew. But we saved him, so that's the important part. And we got the docking port and the adapter back at least. That means anything. I think what I need to do is I need to set my space stations up where they have their own way to bring themselves in. So like enough RCS where they can bring themselves out of orbit. Air. Go. Cover. And I think that would be a little bit better for when I'm trying to bring the space stations down. If they can just bring themselves down instead of shift having to come up and get them and try to bring them back down like that, because using a grabber or something like that to bring them back down, it would almost be better to deorbit them. But it's really hard when you can't play as two different people at the same time. I don't know how to trust shoots to go out at the right time yet. Alright, so we now have our other scientists back home. And they want us to expand the station, Minmus Station 1, around Minmus. So apparently there is a space station around Minmus. Be in command, ensure that the station has an antenna and all that. Facility sporting at least 16 Kerbals. An auxiliary viewing cupola. Maintain stability. Oh, goodness. Alright, so this is going to be a multi-stage mission if we need to get 16 up there. Because I don't believe it has that many on it right now. Let's go look. Oh wait, we just did this last time, didn't we? What's the station out there? Good thing the space station we just brought back had no science on it. Alright, so Station 1. Let's go see how it's doing for science. Let's see what kind of capacity it has currently. So since we did get this put out there last time, we have a base and a station around all three bodies around Kerbin. Oh yeah, this big honking thing with all this freaking fuel on it. It's already got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, so we only got to get 5 more capacity up here. That's not bad. And $4.99 is what they have for science. So let's go ahead and send that back home. Still got 43 data left. So we just need to dock 5. So that'll be a hitchhiker and a viewing cupola, as they call it. That's actually a very small upgrade. Alright, there we go, another 500 science. Down to Kerbin. Awesome. Right there's our docking port, which is a standard docking port. Right on the end of that gas tank. Alright. Alright, so let's get back tracking station. Let's go check our moon base, see how it is doing for science. Probably check the solar well. Base. Let's go see what kind of science they have. Alright, what you got for us? $4.99 again. Alright. Should be getting some. Oh yeah, look at that. Our 1,000 science we have. I'll have to go check the solar orbit ship. This one's still got 251 data, so I'm going to be pulling all kinds of science out of here. We may not even need the base on Duna to get science to to max out our science tree, which I do believe once we get all of the science done, we can start actually selling off our science that we produce to get extra money used for, bigger ships, more Kerbinauts, which I think I want to go buy a few more Kerbinauts. I haven't had any rescue missions for a while. Alright, there we go. So there is another 500 science. Back to the tracking station, and we'll go out to the moon orbiter, or the solar orbiter. Let's see what it's got for us. So, solar orbiter, there we go. And now it's going on science. Alright, everything get loaded in here. There we go. Have very little, but you're making a bunch real quick. Running out of data, so this is just about done. It's only got 45 science on it. Let's go ahead and transmit the little bit it's got. Go. any more. Oh, like we can get any more science on here. So this ship will soon be decommissioned, which is not good because we're supposed to be upgrading it. I'm not real happy about where its orbit is. So it's just over 1,000 science we pulled in. Bad. It new this time. Alright, research and development. So we still have these landing wheels we can do, which I'm not real worried about. Have enough, we can do 2 of these 500s. This one, which will give us a remote guidance system. Alright, so that gave us a relay antenna, a Communicatron 8888, and a Mark II drone core. And then this one gave us a fuel cell array and a Z4K rechargeable battery bank. Can hold 4,000 electrical charge. Not bad. So we only have 2 1,000s left, 3 550s, and a 300. Under 4,000 we need. And we'll have every bit of the science tech tree cut. We're getting there. I'm actually going to call it tonight. This thing's running really sluggish. And we'll be back tomorrow, depending on when I wake up. For either a bit of Minecraft in the morning or Factorio at noon. I'm guessing probably not Minecraft in the morning because of Factorio at noon. So I will be back there for some ABC with Creeper and Ultima. So have a good night, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Jump over to something I don't really enjoy, which is a buddy of mine playing League of Legends. Don't enjoy the game, but enjoy talking to him. So I will be going. Oh, wait a minute. Kreb's actually playing tonight. Alright, never mind. We are going to go and watch Kreb play some guitar. So, have a good one, guys.